All right, now moving on to question 6b, using a demand and supply diagram, explain why the Tanzanian elephant population has fallen for 6 marks. So the key thing is here is to look in the case study and find information which is relevant to supply and demand of elephants and interpret it correctly. And so what we're looking to do, this is the diagram that I think we want to be looking at here, is that we know from the case study that demand the demand is going up because of the fact that commodity prices are increasing, so people want to have illegal ivory as part of their commodity portfolio, and so you'd say the demand is increasing, shifting to the right. And also it reads in the case study that there is more difficulty in protecting the elephants in the animal reserves because of the lack of public finances, so more of these elephants are escaping. The way to interpret that is if more elephants are escaping the reserves, they're more available to be taken by poachers. Essentially, that is a shift in the supply curve to the right for the number of elephants that could be put onto the market for their ivory. And that was a tricky part in some cases. We're looking really for the increase in quantity, quantity 1 to quantity 2. We're not so interested in the price. And you can use the data to say that there's been a downward trend in the data. You can say since 2006, you can see that there's been a spiked decline in the number of elephants, and it's been on a downward trajectory since 2006. I want to say here, don't get into elasticities on this question. Some people were trying to say, the supply of elephants is inelastic because there are only a certain number of them. Elasticities are very useful if you want to talk about a rise in price, especially inelastic supply, but we're actually interested not so much in the price, but actually what's happening to the population of the elephants. So essentially what we're really interested in is the quantity, and by looking at the quantity, we're interested in which curves are shifting. I think that was a tricky part of this question.